There we go. So let's pick up where I left off. That was probably fine.
Are you awake? You fell unconscious the moment you came back through the gate. You've been asleep for 3 days. Your body's been through a lot of changes, but none of your lab work turned up anything you should be worried about. No major external injuries either. You should be good to move. I'd suggest going to the command room. The commander wants to speak with you. I know you've been through a lot, but try to keep moving forward, okay?
The good old... You've been out for 3 days after awakening to some new power. So anyway, here we are at Neuron HQ. I guess I'll just do what the game tells me to do. The other stuff can wait.
You're on your feet again. Good. You gave us all quite a surprise back there. We've lost 4 legions and one of our best officers. This is a serious blow to Neuron. To make matters worse, while you were all on the other side, the Aegis Research Institute came under attack, which would be trouble enough on its own. I don't imagine the timing is a coincidence. They hit the Legion production facility the hardest. It will be months before it's operational again. You understand where this is going. Your Legion is the only one that we have left. Naturally, we can't expect any sympathy from the Chimeras. Their attacks will only get worse. So, at least until Legion production resumes, I'm restructuring our task force with you at the center. But the new structure is a simple one. All other Neuron officers are now chiefly tasked with supporting you. Of course, you'll all be working with the conventional police to dispose of Aberrations and Gates, as usual. Relax, please. I assure you, you're more than up to the task. I saw what you can do. I was quite impressed. Up until now, our officers have merely summoned their legions and kept a hand on the leash. But you are different. You and your legion are in perfect neurological harmony. You can control it as easily as your own hands. Surely you felt that harmony flowing through your own body. As strong as a chimera. No, stronger. Dare I say, I couldn't ask for a more suitable hand on the Legatus system. You've already exceeded my expectations, Howard. But I digress. Given time and familiarity, you and your legion will become even more powerful. The Chimeras won't stand a chance against the 2 of you. It is a heavy responsibility, being the savior of humankind. But it's yours now. There's a special program in the training room that I think will be of some use to you. I had it prepared in case someone like you came along. It should help you get used to your newfound strength and unlock your Legion's true potential. See the terminal in the training room if you want more information.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta check out the new program. Yeah, how about that? Just the task force. All of Neuron has just kind of more or less been restructured. But I'm sure I'll get more to talk about after this program.
Wait, no, stop!
Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh, my head!
Game's not all doom and gloom, you see.
You must be the new recruit I've heard so much about. Pleased to meet you, partner. You can call me Lappy. We're gonna be best friends.
It's Lappy.
As a police dog, it's my job to spread safety awareness and smiles to little boys and girls all over the yard. But that's not all. I've got one more really important job. You got it. Giving you the inside scoop on your new home here at Neuron Headquarters. So what do you say, partner? Ready to learn a few new tricks?
Oh, we are absolutely going to get this guided tour from Lappy. No doubt about it.
This here is the training room. All Neuron training is handled by computer simulation, so you can train on your own 24 hours a day. Everyone here trains really hard, especially Alan and Jed. Training's part of the job too, you know. Oh, so speaking of jobs, I just remembered I've still got a whole mountain of paperwork to file today. I mean, cars to chase. A whole mountain of cars to chase. Speeding cars. Yeah. Anyway. I'll be back to show you around the station soon. I promise. And hey, I'll let you in on one super convenient secret before I go. Come on, lean in.
This is a handy secret, I'll tell you that much. It's a shortcut menu.
There! With Lappy's secret shortcut, you can zip around the station in a flash. Well, old Lappy will be back in a jiff, partner. Enjoy your training.
And there Lappy goes. What a good dog. Let's check out the different areas. Now, I believe every location you go to, Lappy's gonna pop up and say, hey. Or at least I thought so. Maybe not? Let's try the locker room. There should be one here. Oh, you know what? I gotta do the training first. Alright, so I'm gonna do the training and then I guess we'll get a more in-depth tour. That's fine. I don't mind.
Congrats on becoming a Legionist! Not just anyone can do it, you know. Let me me explain a bit about your new abilities with the help of this special program courtesy of the Commander. Choose a training program, partner.
Alright. Sync attacks are
Okay, partner.
going to be kind of the bread and
Start the
butter
program.
of what you do. Yeah, when you see that flash, you just press the call Legion
The
button.
Sync attack is a special dual attack with both you and your Legion. While you and your Legion are fighting an enemy, keep an eye out for a bright flash. If you give your Legion an order right then, the two of you will sync up for a powerful dual attack. First, try a string of regular attacks. At the end, you'll see the flash I was talking about. When you do, send in your Legion. Practice and get the timing down right.
Alright, so here we go. Just
You got it.
just like
Now
that.
just remember that timing and make it work for you in battle. That's all for this program. What's up next?
Let's see, slashing.
Okay,
Oh
partner,
yeah.
let's start the program.
Now this I'm gonna have a hard time using it in live combat, but it is something you can do. So you enter the slash stance, you rotate to change your angle, and then you attack. You can use it to cut through currents and electric locks, or antenna signals, and in some cases you can even use it to attack enemies. Oh yeah, and if you press the right stick, you enter a focus mode
Different
to
types of
slow down
Legion
time and
have
make it
different
easier.
Special abilities that you can use now. The Sword Legion can slash right through certain energy currents. You never know when that might come in handy. Let's try it out.
Yeah, let's
When
see.
there are multiple energy currents, you'll have to cut through them all at the same time.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Line up your Legion's blade just right. Then slash. Here we go.
So this kind of reminds me of, let's see. Oh, this even has gyro controls. That'd be hard to get used to.
Got it. If you find energy currents out in the field or the astral plane, give them a snip and see what happens. Next, let's try a counter slash. Chimera attacks are a kind of current
All right.
too.
I'm just gonna
With the right
pause
timing,
here.
you can slice right through them and counterattack.
So what I was trying to say is what it reminds me of is if Metal Gear Rising, the what was it called, the Zandatsu mechanic. It's kind of like that. It reminds me of that,
Chimeras are pretty fast, so you'll have
except
to
there's no,
focus hard and you'll get
except
a
it's
good
just
look at
cutting
how
and
they
not
move.
cut
Give it a
and
shot.
take. Alright, so let's see. Got my meter fill. Wait for this guy. That didn't quite work. You can see the current in
A counter slash
the enemy's
could be
arm.
just the thing to turn a bad situation around.
But like I said, I think it's hard to use
Sword
during
Legion's
real
flash
combat.
is lightning quick. We'll take advantage
So-
of that with this next trick.
Oh boy.
Take a look at those two objects in front of you there. These are simulations of astral matter,
Oh,
straight
boy.
from the astral plane. They react to Legion attacks, but not if you just hit them one at a time. Weird, huh? figured it out yet? That's right. You've got to hit them both at once. That's where the Sword Legion comes in.
Yeah, it's easy
Line
enough.
up the Legion's blade angle to slash through both in a flash. Try it out.
Alright, so just get a little closer. So you can still use the right stick to, you know, adjust your aim.
Partner. Now, to be honest, we don't really know what activating astral matter like that actually does. So, if you come across it in
love
the
it.
astral plane, try it out and let us know what happens. That's all for this program.
Alright, chain jump is probably
Okay, partner, let's
worth going
start the
over.
program.
There's a little bit of it at the end of the last level. You control your Legion, move it to a specific point, and
you
then
can have the Legion pull you to its position to cover
Yeah.
distance in a jiff. We call that a chain jump. Give it a try. In this training program, you can only move by chain jumping, okay? First, move your Legion into the circle. Then bring yourself in with a chain jump. I'll put out more and more circles, so keep chain jumping.
so just get your Legion in the circle. Boom. You might be able to tell that it's not perfectly
Wow,
precise.
You mastered it already. Chain jumping can help you get to areas you can't reach on your own.
So you do
I'll
want to
bet
be
you
a
think
little
you can
careful
only
in
move
cases
straight
of
ahead with
extreme
chain jump, huh?
platforming.
Not so, partner. If you hook the chain around a pillar,
oh yeah.
you can curve your jump. Hey, why don't you try to chain jump into that circle from where you are right now?
So I think, yeah, so if I tried to just jump straight there, that box would block me. But if I hook around, like so,
That's it.
go around the box.
Boy, I bet you can use that to get into all sorts of fun spots. That's all for this program.
Chain jump attack, I guess.
Okay, partner, let's start the program.
I think you can, like, aha. Send your Legion at a target, and then chain jump to do a chain attack.
Jump to attack. Send your
Should be
Legion
easy
out
enough.
towards enemies that are up high or far away. Then quickly chain jump. You'll rock it towards them and get in a good kick as you land. Keep swinging after you land, and you'll deal monster damage. Sounds easy, right? Then give it a shot.
Monster damage. Thanks, Lappy. So, like so, and
Now that's the chain
that.
jump. Once you're used to it, you can even go right into a sync attack from there. Oh, there's one more way to attack with a chain jump. Remember how you hooked the chain around a pillar before? Now try it with an enemy instead. You'll hit them while you fly through the air. Hook
Alright,
your
I
chain around a
think
bunch
I
of
might have
enemies
actually done
and
this
give
last
'em all
time.
a knock on the noggin. What a deal!
Alright, so I just took around 2 enemies like so.
That was great! You can get yourself out of a tight spot and deal a little damage at the same time.
We'll see if I remember to do that.
Useful, so keep it in mind out there.
I don't think I made a good use of it
That's all
in
for
my
this program. What's
initial
up next?
playthrough. I don't really care about the rest of this. Sparring practice is not
See you
worth
soon.
it.
Oh yeah, I sent you a Legatus update. Don't forget to check it out. We've added a whole new special menu just for you,
Ooh.
Legionis.
New menu.
Looks like you've got the hang of your Legion already.
Oh boy.
I mean, if it were me,
I'd be using that thing to try to save Dad right about now.
Oh, come on, sis. Now's not the time to
Commander,
guilt trip.
He's so obsessed with Chimeras, he hardly notices Dad's gone. But Dad's still alive out there. I know he is.
Now remember, that is one of the rules of narratives. If you don't see a body, you don't know that they're dead. Okay, so give your Legion gene and material codes. Yeah, so you can level up your Legion and gain new moves and add in abilities. So let's take a peek at that now. That would be here. All right. So, for example, oh, right. So I mentioned this last time, but each Chimera has like a strength rating. Because we fought a boss that was level 9, and I pointed out that my Sword Legion here was level C, or it was level 1 minus. So by teaching it this, for example, it's now been upgraded to just a straight level 1. So, you know, you got your branching pathways here. I've got the points for it, so let's get some defense, or whatever that's worth. And some attack. Now it's gone to up to a 2 minus. So now I've got 2 active abilities that I can learn. Round Sword, which is basically just, you know, an aura of attack. Or I can learn a buff, and I'm not sure which one. I guess I will go with the buff. There we go. Now we've got our Legion up to C2. Now I've got to equip the buff, so as long as I hold the Control Legion button and press X like that, then boom, there's a buff. I'll probably forget that I can do it. And lastly, abilities. So I can either rank up my attacks or get a little bit of healing. Oh, I can't actually equip the attacks because you can see the 3 triangles there. Means I need 3 slots, and I've only got the 1, so there we go. That takes care of that. There's also this other menu here, orders. They're in-game achievements. You get rewards for completing them. That was a color palette. I mean, I might as well get them all while I'm here. There's no reason not to. Let's go through here. That was easy enough. You get achievements for things like picking up items, for leveling up your legions, for picking up red matter, and just all kinds of things. It's worth doing. Usually it's worth doing. I'm getting these material codes that'll come into play shortly. Got another color palette, which I'll get to show off soon enough.
Hey again, partner. It's
Hey,
me,
Lappy.
Lappy. on ya, but now I'm all finished up and ready to resume our tour. Let's try a hands-on approach. I've sent some fun marks to your map. Pick one and head on over. I'll be waiting.
Iris startup.
Alright, so you can see all of these blue marks are points that you can go to get more info from Lappy.
Iris shut down.
Let's start with this one. This is a very important one.
This here is where we keep the technical division. From X-Baton upgrades to special gear, if you need that extra edge in combat, they've got you covered.
Oh, if Lappy's here, that can only mean one thing. You're getting the grand tour, huh? Name's Tabitha. Tabitha Bernard. I'm the genius in charge of tuning up and tricking out y'all's gear, especially the X-Baton and Legatus.
Alright, so that's very important. Very valuable.
Wait. Oh, don't tell me. You're not actually taking that X-Baton out in the field, are you? Why, it's practically stock.
It is stock.
No, that won't do. Wait, I'll get it fixed up for you. Or shoot, I would. I forgot I'm all out of material codes. But there's no way I'm letting you walk out of here like that. You might as well be naked. Hey, Ted? 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 He can't hear me.
He's got his
I'll tell you
AirPods
what.
in.
I'll start setting up if you'll go get Ted's attention. Tell him you need material codes.
Alright, so the X-Baton is, your standard weapon. It's got the two modes. It's got baton form and gun form.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was just revisiting a few of my favorite explosions. Ted Garcia, at your service. So, who are you? Oh, right, you're one of the newbies. What can I do you for? Material codes, huh? Well, you have to go through the proper procedure. Gotta keep track of our inventory, yeah?
So he has a shop. Since this is tutorial quest, the material code we need is free. You can also get these items, these combat items, grenades and bombs. I never use them. I don't know how good they are. Probably never will find out. Well, before I hand that in, I see this glowing item right here. That was good. An AED charge.
All right, that material code should do it. Now, let me see that X-Baton.
So now we'll do an upgrade. So it adds Gladius mode. Gladius? Gladius. I'm going with Gladius. It's a third mode for the X-Baton. It's big honkin' sword mode that Captain Max used in the cutscene. And you know what? While I'm here, I can afford an upgrade on both of these. So that's what I'm going to do. You can upgrade. When you upgrade your X-Baton, you get extra attacks. So I'll get a charge attack out of this. I could learn a delay attack if I wanted to, but I am going to go for this upgrade because it shows you right there. It increases how much health you restore in case you die. Not die, but I guess technically go into cardiac arrest or whatever. It increases your meter for having your Legion out, and it also increases how many extra times you can die. Your capacity for extra lives, I guess you could say. Let's see what we got here. Baton mode is quick. Blaster mode is long range. Gladius mode is slow but powerful. And then I guess this is a fundamental thing. When you attack enemies directly, rather than letting your Legion do it, it lets you, it refills your
now you
Legion
can use your
limit
Expertise
meter.
Gladius configuration. You know, Jin and Captain Max swear by it. Oh, speaking of the Captain, I forgot I have an order of his that I never got to deliver. That camera should have all the upgrades he asked for. Even Chimeras should show up nice and clear now.
Ah, right, the camera.
I
That's
even
another
threw in
thing.
a data card for free, so you can start using it right away.
Camera's useful for a number of things.
Camera! Hey, let's try it out. Come on, partner. Take my picture.
This game has, you know, a built-in photo mode. And that's nice. I'm not great at taking photos. But if you take photos of, as it says here, enemies, people, and certain items or locations, you get to fill out your database. Alright, so Lappy wants a picture, so let's take a picture of Lappy. You are moving around as you do this. Let's see, where's... You can also switch to selfie mode. Look at that. And as long as you get that yellow reticle,
Looks like it works.
it'll work.
Hang on to it until
that.
Max gets back, okay? He'll want to see all the pictures you took.
Okay, partner. See you at the next stop.
There to go. Why is this a question mark? Is this like tutorial information? Oh, yeah, that's tutorial stuff. Alright. Like revisiting a tutorial. Alright, now I know the locker room is a place to check out.
This here's the Neuron Locker Room. You have a locker too, you know. You can try out all sorts of new hairstyles, clothes, and accessories. Nothing like a little grooming anytime you feel like a change, right? Sometimes even your old pal Lappy likes to change his coat. No peeking, promise. I've gotta get running, but show me the new you later.
Okay, you can go to your locker room and you get your good old the character design options. So you can change your hairstyle to anything that was available at the beginning. Got the 15 or so. Change your hair color. Change your eye color and skin tone if you feel like it. I don't. You can also modify your costume. Like maybe you don't want to walk around with a big old thing that says police right on your butt. So I like to go with the dress uniform in that case. I mean, other than that, you could just put on like the chest plate or whatever. You can decide if you want utility pants or a utility belt, or you know, neither. Absolutely no functional purpose whatsoever. We'll just leave it as is. You can decide whether or not you want a tie. Ties are for squares. And there's the hat that I unlocked at the end of the last chapter. I'm not going to wear it, though. And you might recall I picked up a couple of pallets. Let me think. Eventually, you can get custom pallets for yourself, but you have to unlock those through side quests or achievements or something. So I don't have that just yet. Let's see, where else? Infirmary's a place. I don't remember anything you can do here. I think you can buy healing items.
Hey, you're not hurt, are you? Well, if you are, the infirmary is the place to go. Dr. Brenda's got enough medicine for everyone at rock-bottom prices. But, just between you and me, every time I'm in here, the doc can't stop smiling at this old dog. I wonder if she wants to experiment on me. Look, I'm a Labrador, not a lab rat. Anyway, I've got a lot to do. So, see you later. And remember, safety first, and you won't end up in here.
I might as well talk to the doctor. See what it is you can buy. Yeah, medicines, energy spikes. Those are for your limiter. I guess that would be an elixir. And, yeah, charge up your AED. Well, no need to warp to the next point.
This is the break room, where dog-tired members of Neuron come to catch their breath. And thanks to Ben, you can get a tasty pick-me-up whenever you need one. Who's Ben, you ask? Why, she's right here. Meet Vendor 3, the diligent dispenser of liquid refreshment. Thanks to her onboard AI, she's always got a kind word. You know, Avery says an energy drink is the best thing before heading out. So even Lappy laps one up every now and then.
Right, I think I showed it off last time, but you can get like temporary buffs from energy drinks. And also, yeah, that's good enough. You can get a picture of Vendor 3. Let's see. Ah, that's it. You can change the filters with the D-pad. I wasn't looking at the controls properly. I guess you don't even technically have to save the picture once you've got it entered in the database. But I'm not going to get any drinks because I never remember to use them anyway. Yes, even the restroom is a place you can go to.
This is the restroom. It's for everyone, so make sure you keep it clean. Even I'm house-trained after all.
Lappy, what are you even doing there?
Shizu says there's some kind of spirit that lives in here. Can you believe that? Oh, I'm sure she's just joking. Right? Right? Suddenly, I feel the need to go sniff the roses. See you later.
Alright, obviously can't go in the women's restroom. But if we go to... Alright, I guess I gotta use the toilet first. Find out about that spirit So every time you go to a toilet, you'll get some kind of something that can also work as toilet paper. And this is actually important for side quest stuff. So we've got a fairy in the toilets. Just give him toilet paper. And you get stuff out of it. You got an empty can, which is not particularly impressive, I know. But every chapter is going to have a toilet that you can visit, and they'll give you a different item. Where the heck else am I supposed to go? High maintenance. Okay.
Iris, shut down.
Bet you're wondering what this is, right? Well, this is the Legatus Terminal.
Oh, where's Lappy?
Oh.
Oh.
You can change your Legion's colors or perform maintenance. Maintenance means making sure your Legion is all shiny and clean again. I've never seen a Legion, but fighting Chimeras must be dirty work, right? And Lappy definitely likes a nice bath after a long day. So Legions probably do too. After you clean them,
Might as well
you can
show it
change
off.
their armor's colors and show them off in style. Maybe old Lappy could use a change of color too. Anyway, gotta run, partner.
So, that's Neuron HQ in a nutshell. Thanks for sticking with the
Beautiful.
tour to the very end. As a reward for your dedication, here's your very own Lappy badge. Wear it with pride, partner.
Ah, one of 6 Lappy items. On its own, you can't do anything with it, but if you can find all 6, ... I don't know if I'll do that. Anyway, let's do a little maintenance. Maintenance just means move the cursor over the purple crystals. And, I don't know, somehow that removes them. Just say it just resonates the crystals right off of them. I don't know if this has any kind of functional purpose. I mean, they were pretty vague about it, but I don't know, it's shiny now. And then you can change the colors to whatever you want. You can... let's see. Ah, yes, you can even edit them. But I don't feel like doing that. I'm not a fan. I don't think I'm a fan of this green color. It's a little much for me. Yeah, I suppose that covers it.
Bark, partner. Working hard, I see. I don't believe we've met. I'm Marie Wentz. Lappy told me so much about you, I feel like I know you already. And there is something I need to talk to you about.
Alright, yeah, so Marie is Lappy, but don't break the kayfabe. I know I just broke the kayfabe, but don't break it. Oh, where's Lappy?
Lappy said he had to go water the flowers for a bit, if you know what I mean. He's definitely not, too tired, or too hot, or too heavy, or really, really smelly, or anything like that. So no need to ask. Yep, don't worry about old Lappy. Look, I know you're really busy, and we just met, but Oh, I can't say it out here. Let's meet somewhere more private. How about the garage downstairs? Whenever you're ready, but maybe try to hurry just a little bit, okay?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to check out, really, so let's just go. What does Marie want? There she is.
Oh, good, you came. Not that I thought you wouldn't.
Look at that cat. Look at that big old
So,
cat.
Here. I met this little guy while out on patrol. I couldn't just leave him out there. One look in those big eyes and...
And you had to bring him back, right?
Oh! Akira! What are you doing here?
I saw him coming down here and wondered if something was up. Call it an itch I had to scratch. And speaking of scratches, stray animals are very likely to carry chimeric corruption. You of all people should know that bringing them here is way, way off limits, Marie.
I know, but...
Look, hand the kitty over to me. I'll make sure he gets back where he came from. Safe and sound.
Oh, no. Little guy.
Poor Marie.
I bought so much. So much cat food. The good stuff, too. Oh, now what am I gonna do? Eat it myself?
I don't think it needs to come to that.
We've gotten reports of several missing persons around Maison Forest, in Zone 30. It's more than the local police can handle, so they put the call out to us. Let's wrap things up before it gets any worse over there. Akira, do you read me? Akira! Oh, what? Jeez, are you even listening? You're going to Maison Forest. What's that? Wouldn't have taken you for a slacker. Anyway, all the other officers have their own assignments, so go support the Legiones, okay? If, of course, you're feeling up to it. Maison Forest. That's perfect. What? Come on, let's get going. Get ready and I'll meet you on the roof. Chop chop. Oh my. Okay, well, take your time and make sure you don't forget anything before you go.
Cannot go into the Lappy room. Lappy is fine, don't worry about it. Alright, so finally, after over 45 minutes, let's actually get into some real gameplay. Oh, I shouldn't say it like that. Let's get into the combat.
So we're supposed to investigate the latest in a series of missing persons cases. Oh, and it's in Maison Forest. So once we're done with the investigation, I can... What? If it's about that cat, forget about it. I told you, I already dealt with it. No more cats here. Nope, no more cats. Come on, let's get to work.
You hear that?
Ready
No
to
more
go?
cats. That was the only cat in the game, and
Next stop, Maison
that's all we're going to
Forest.
see. That is 100% truth. I would never lie to you or misdirect you. Except for all the times that I have, but don't worry about that. See, no more cats.
Don't worry about it. Let's get started. Let's ask around and see if we can find any witnesses. Just because we're a neuron doesn't mean we get out of good old-fashioned detective work. This is only the latest of several disappearances in the area lately, so people are understandably on edge.
Well, I see all this red matter here, and that's... I think I said it was money last time, but really it's experience. I'm just gonna take a peek around here. Like, map says there's something here. Common material codes. So, got a clue from this guy. Big guy and cats. A big guy who hasn't been around recently. Akira has some kind of guess, but she's not going to say anything. Let's see what the thoughtful girl has to say. A burning ghost. That's not as helpful as I thought. Street merchant. Street merchant has more consumables. Whatever. Truth is, according to the observant boy, there's a red ghost. Blurry, fiery red shape with no legs. Well, that sure sounds like a ghost, alright. I guess we got a side quest here. Strange signals. Why? That sounds like,
Iris startup.
yes, the perfect opportunity to use Slash. Tutorial on this.
Information display.
We'll just do that. Somehow that cuts through a signal. It's fine. I guess if I'd talked to that kid, he would have thought it was a ghost. We've got here. Blue word. I will stop it. She's not gonna, I guess. Let's see what the concerned woman has to say. No, it's not actually helpful. Chatty woman. Yellow drone. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Something about a drone. I'm gonna get that item before I talk to Mr. Art Aficionado. got an avant-garde art collective, Parnassus. What does Parnassus mean? Well, unfortunately, as a cop, all I can say is I guess it's alright for graffiti. Got a Banksy on our hands. So that is another side quest. You could look for black crows, and then there's like a whole chase sequence. Hey, vendor 3.
Were you supposed to be a customer? Just window shopping? Figures. But come back again soon, okay?
Now what we can do is we can take a picture of this vendor 3, which is actually different from the other vendor 3. We've got Rude vendor 3. I wonder, can I pull it up in here? Maybe not. Yeah, I'd have to go back to the headquarters, to the PC, which I'm not going to do. But... there's an idea that I haven't taken a look at just yet. You can change the appearance of the HUD. Yeah, where's that? Yeah, so I think, yeah, that first one gave me a slot for changing my custom appearance. Let's just take a look real quick. You can, like I said, you can change the UI color. We've got our basic colors here. I don't know which one would be best. I feel like that's nice and readable, I think. And that one's a little easier on the eyes, maybe. I don't know. You all tell me, I guess. Now, we've got this guy. He's looking for a drone. I wonder if it's a yellow drone. It is not a yellow drone. Right, send the Legion out to do stuff. That's all there is to it. Sometimes you just gotta reach right out and take it.
Iris startup.
Alright, so... checking to see how the drone's flight went. So got hit right around there. We've got an air-to-air attack on the drone. Go back to previous points. On patrol, nothing weird. What would this be?
Information display.
Alright, so it looks like I'll have to go up.
Iris, shut down.
Do some more investigation. Also, we can send out our Legion into midair like that. How cool is that? Alright, someone's got a secret to tell. Let's listen in on them. That's totally cool for cops to do. Eavesdrop on people, on random civilians. Got a hole in its chest, eh? A hole in his chest, like that, perhaps? Nah. Never seen that before.
Iris, startup. Iris,
Go.
shut down.
Sometimes the jump can be a little finicky, as you can kind of see there. I'm gonna try again because A, that's a treasure chest right over there, and B, I think that might be another investigative point.
Iris, startup.
First treasure chest.
Information display.
Oh, don't fall.
Information display.
I guess not. I guess that just leads to another treasure chest, which, you know, I'm not going to complain about.
Iris, shut down.
Go like that. Pick this up. Hey, got some glasses. Costume piece. Overall, worth it, I'd say. I don't remember if you can take fall damage, but I didn't, so that's cool. Who else do I even have to question? I don't remember. Oh. The broken bot has nothing to say. Sure is funny how all these cops are like, hey, you try talking to this person, and have them tell you exactly what they just told me. Can't just tell me yourself, huh, cops? Let's see, that's a pure side quest. I guess I'll go to this other side quest point that I haven't started yet. So I gotta climb up here. Fair enough. Ah, okay. Alright, how much do the kids want? I'm not gonna bribe kids, no, but you said nothing's free. Alright, so they're the super special quiz brothers. This will be easy, I'm sure. Oh, right, this is a logic puzzle. Okay. So the one on the left says he's first, and the fourth is a liar. That part is true. So we got fourth is a liar, fifth is honest. Third brother says first 1 and 2 were telling the truth. Fourth says third is lying. 5 says he and 3 are lying. Alright, so these are all the clues right here, and I think if you talk to them, to whoever it is, being honest, that you think is being honest. And you're right. Alright, so we've got fourth brother is lying. So I think... Oh, God. I remember I had, like, a simple way for figuring out who was telling the truth. But you're just looking, I guess, for contradictions. Alright, so we know that the third brother is saying that 2 people are telling the truth. And the rules are that only one of them is telling the truth. So, third is a liar. And that means 1 and 2 are also lying. That means that if number 2 is lying about 5 telling the truth, then 5 is lying. And if the lie is that 4 is lying, then 4 is telling the truth, which tracks with the rule that number 3 is lying. Anyway, finally. Fourth one was not lying. That's a bingo. Special grand prize. What is it? I'm not entirely sure. Ah, an ability. Alright. Got some kind of weird hologram door. And if we want, we can do another quiz, and I think we will. Just for the fun of it. This one should be easier, but I'll try it anyway. There's absolutely no progression-related reason to do it. Who's the biggest? Alright, so number 1, Earnest Boy on the left, is the oldest. I'm keeping track of them, and it's hard to say. Alright, now I've lost it. But what if I told you there's an easy trick?
Iris startup.
We've got the iris.
Information display.
So we've got 11/02/2067. Got 22/08. Alright, so I guess this is international date usage.
Display.
We've got February 11th, 2067. August 22nd, 2070. 2069. 2071. Only 68. So where was it? Here we go.
Iris, shut down.
Why keep track the hard way when you can just use your special cop vision? And the grand prize this time is cream puff soda and another ability. You know, before I said I wasn't going to do a whole lot of side quests, but this one is also right here. So here we go. Unfortunately, we got to arrest Banksy. Banksy number 2.
Hey, come back here! Come on, let's get him.
So quests like these, you gotta send out your legion. Alright, I stunned him with the legion, evidently. Oh, whoops, I accidentally skipped that. A mention of the red ghost and a red door.
Okay, we've learned about all we can. Let's move this elsewhere.
Alright, I guess it was kinda sorta required after all.
Okay, this should be far enough away from civilian ears. So what do we know? Like I said, this is just one of a series of missing person cases around Maison Forest lately. Aside from people going missing, another thing these cases have in common is an almost total lack of evidence. The most recent victim disappeared last night. That's all we know for sure. Let's put together what the witnesses told us and see where it leads. People around here say they started seeing something strange near the time the disappearances began. What was it?
Alright, started seeing something strange. Well, the strangest thing would have to be this red ghost that no one thinks, or that... I don't want to say no one, that like half the people think is made up.
Right, the red ghost. It's odd, but people say it looks otherworldly, and like it's wrapped in red flames. I'm as skeptical as you, but enough people said it, that there has to be something to it. You remember the 2 details they gave us, right?
So the 2 details were that it had no legs.
Right. It has no legs. I guess it just floats around like your textbook ghost. Besides no legs, what other details were there?
Main thing is that it had a hole in its
Sounds
chest.
like a believably ghostly detail. I could see coming back to hunt someone like that. Speaking of red, the ghost wasn't the only red thing we heard about, was it?
We heard about, yeah, red
Bingo.
door.
Evidently, that's where our friend the ghost comes from. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That's gotta be a gate. Let's see. Our ghost has been up to more than just kidnapping. What else did it do?
What am I looking for? It's either going to be the yellow drone or the blast hole, and I cannot remember which one it is. I think it's going to be the yellow
Did you
drone.
forget the big hole? Something put in the surveillance drone? Proof of physical contact.
Fine.
Needless to say, I'm not convinced we're really dealing with a ghost here. Okay, let's think. Our kidnapper looks otherworldly, floats around with no legs, and comes out of a mystical red door. I mean, that's gotta be a chimera. All the talk of ghosts sounds silly, but I guess chimeras aren't any more believable until you've seen one. I keep thinking about the hole in the surveillance drone. Maybe the chimera shot it down, so our culprit this time can fight from long range.
Fine, I was close. Still got the S ring. Even if that last bit there was kind of a Phoenix Wright-esque. The two things are obviously related, but you gotta pick the exact specific one. Whatever. It's fine, I'm not here to be perfect. I guess this isn't the scene that they want. Be up the ladder then. Oh, soccer ball. And someone calling for help? Don't remember what that's about. I'm going to take one last look before I advance the story. Oh, you know what? I can't actually go there yet because that area is currently blocked off. That's fine.
This must be her bag. According to the case file, she left her ID card behind with it. ID UBF007068. Isabella Sukitani. She works at a nearby restaurant. That's about all this can tell us. Let's keep looking.
Iris startup. Information display. Information display.
Right, so I guess gotta check this.
Is it just
here.
me, or is the ground here red shifting? It's not red matter. It's
Oh, it
something
is.
else. Whatever it is, it's clear that there was a chimera here.
It
There's
might
enough
be hard to
corruption
see, but
around
it
here
is
to cause
slightly
the ground
distorting.
itself to shift, but only around this spot. So maybe the chimera was here, but left in a hurry, chasing the victim, I assume. Your Legion should be able to pick up its trail. Take a look around the area.
Now I can do the tracking.
Information display.
Trail, just like I thought. It looks like our chimera took off after the victim. If we follow it,
Imagine that. I don't know why the voice cut out there. I didn't
Information
press
display.
anything, did I?
Iris shut down.
Oh, whatever. Going this way.
Iris startup.
And here's where
Shut down.
I'm starting to hear that voice. Aha. So let's do our fake Zandatsu.
Somebody help me!
Come on.
Hey, is anyone?
Alright. There's a clue which may or may not help. Can't actually go inside the door.
Something about that mess looks a little off, don't you think? Unnatural.
Let's see here.
A toppled dumpster. That's definitely a Chimera's handiwork. This must be where the Chimera caught up with our victim. There's no blood, so they might still be okay. Considering the
I don't know if
effect
that's
it had on
really
the
a
area,
dumpster.
I'd say it was an energy shot. The same kind that put a hole in that police drone. The trail keeps going, and I'd bet our red ghost is up ahead. Let's go.
Before I do, using over here, free experience and full medicine, full heal. Okay. So if red shift is bad, then you can actually fix it with a blue shift. You do that with a Legion. It's just that easy. Get some experience for it.
Bystanders, shut down.
Everyone's feeling better. It's one of those things that's so easy to do that you might as well do it if you see it. I think there's a quest, a side quest if you bring that soccer ball all the way here, but I don't feel like doing that. Sorry. That's obviously the way to go, but anything good hiding for me here? No? Ladder I can't access yet? More free experience? Okay. His buddy's got a cat. Being listless, he sure seems pretty happy to be there with his cat. I don't know. What do I know?
The Chimera's on ahead. Huh. Looks like there's only one way across. We'll have to go over that pipe. I'll go first. Follow my lead.
Well.
Oh, damn! What are you doing staring into space like that? Use your Legion and get over here.
Oh, no need to be rude about it, though. I mean, I'm not the one who destroyed the one path we had to get across. I'm just saying. But before I go the proper way, I'm going to go this way. And take some fall damage. I guess. Ooh, 30%. That's kind of rough. Be sure to walk slowly. Wait a second. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm under that one guy. I heard a purring cat, and I thought, oh, I know. Let's see if I can interact with the cat. I'm gonna call again.
Just as we thought. Our victim's on the other side. You know the drill. Whatever's on the other side is up to you. I'll be waiting out here. What? Go on ahead. I'll be fine out here.
Remember last time when they were like, hey, whatever you do, don't go into gates. And it was like this big old, like, mysterious thing, and none of the other people with Legion had ever done it before.
like you made it. Akira filled me in on the details. I'll provide radio support from here on. A lot of time has passed since our victim's disappearance. I'm picking up a biosignal, but it's faint. Find her before it's too late.
Alright, I'll try to be as fast as I can. But, as ever, a speedrunner I am not. So, you'll see that the mini-map is completely worthless.
I'm picking up an unusual signal in the area. Be careful, it might be a chimera. And look out for those clouds of gas. They're highly toxic.
Alright, maybe if I were to do something about that. Let's take a picture. No, doesn't help. I'll shoot it from a distance. Yeah, okay. Good enough. Alright, now we're finally getting some live combat. Reminder of how to do sync attacks. Finally, my dodge is looking a little better. Now, finish it off. So earlier I drew a parallel to Metal Gear Rising and the Zandatsu mechanic. You don't have to Zandatsu enemies, but there is a little something similar to it. Okay, but before I do that, the gimmick here is that, That is great. I think you gotta register these enemies. Good job, man. What you're supposed to do is attack the Puppet Master. I'm having a hell of a time remembering how to do that. Oh, you know what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to cut it like that. Cut the signal. I'm remembering game mechanics. So you weaken enemies, and then you can finish them off with the prompt like that. And when you do that, you get a full heal. Just like when you Zandatsu an enemy in Metal Gear Rising. Sometimes there's like a timing mechanism involved. Other times it just happens automatically. I don't know what the difference is. As far as I know, you get the full heal either way. I mean, I guess I could try it out right now. In theory, but I don't feel like it. Can I get more points? Oh, you know what? You pick up, you get items if you do it properly. That's what it is. Right. Come on, buddy. That's a nice, perfect dodge attack. Oh, picked up a charge attack too, didn't I? Did. And that also leads to a sync attack. Oh, there's even a slide attack. How about that? That's the way I came in. I'm not the biggest fan of these areas just because they look so samey. Hey, free experience though. I don't remember if I pointed it out last time, but the more clusters of red matter that you can clean up at a time, the more it's worth. You could see like a multiplier kind of thing. Let's see, I'm going to shoot it from here. That's how the gun charge attack works. There is a multiplier that builds up if you can chain gathering. Quickly enough. So, you know, just do your best. And the multiplier goes down pretty quickly, so, you know. And I did see, what was it? The self-destruct ability? You can self-destruct. Ah, so if your energy runs out, you can at least do a damaging shockwave. I guess the other thing to point out is that sometimes abilities will have pluses on them that have bonus effects that are usually completely unrelated to the base ability itself, but they can nonetheless be quite useful. I'm not too worried about any of these. Call burst. Let's do that. I did that wrong. So I just do that. There's a little shockwave right there now. Also, since I have the Gladius mode, I guess I'll use it a little. Got another enemy there? Okay. Remember to buff myself this time. Just cuts and take. Simple as. Okay. Don't know why that didn't work. That seemed to be just regular old timing. This treasure chest over here. The rare material code. We can Okay, make that nice and safe. The human traversal once again. That's always rude. Unfortunately, those red crystals are just very rude. You do have to be precise with these. I know I said that before, but here I am proving it. You have to make sure that the line does not actually go through those red crystals. I do wish this was better. I'm not going to pretend that this part is perfect. But I got some items that I guess this was all... Can you let me drop down, please? Thank you. I guess it was all optional after all. Oh well.
I wonder what that is. It's not quite a chimeric signal, but it's close. Your Legion might be able to do something about it. Hey, it worked. I'm guessing your Legion did that. As long as you've got your Legion, you should be able to make your way through the astral plane.
Imagine that. My Legion floats in the air, but it can still push down on pressure plates. Alright, yeah. Alright. It says I can do something here. Simple switch. Just for fun, let's reactivate it. You can also use it to reach new areas, like an elevator or something. So again, more side content, but you know what? Maybe there's a goodie over here. I mean, you might as well have fun exploring, too, right? I think these can be alternate paths, so maybe it's not a total distraction after all. Or maybe it's...
There's a chimeric signal heading right for you.
Maybe it's exactly where I want it to go.
Positional data puts it 20 meters away? Look out, it's almost there.
Oh. Him spiky. Take a picture. Beautiful. Wait. No. Oh. That's actually gonna do something. Did it? Did it do something? Oh, the big boy gets the big sword. Whoops. Big boy does a big slap. I'm not a fan. But I'm not dead yet, so I guess I should. Maybe the Gladius isn't my best option here. Could be wrong. Then again, he's... Medicine Master. Okay. E rank. Fine. E convert range plus 100. Is that a lot? I don't know. I might as well recharge my battery while I'm here, since I just picked up an item for it. Another cosmetic item. Cool. Well, I guess this was all optional. I don't see any alternative path out of here. Alright, fine. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess they wouldn't actually expect you to think to use the wall as a lift to an alternative area.
Do you read me? I'm picking up a distress signal near your location. Go check it out.
Distress signal? Well, 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 what have we here?
Who's there? If you're a Chimera, stay away, okay? Jeez, damn camera. I can't see anything. Okay, scan complete. Wait, you're human? Human and conscious? Oh, it's you! I've heard about you. Fantastic. Wonderful. Perfect. Okay, you're with the police, right? Do me a favor, will you, and get me out of here? Oh, there's someone else who got dragged in here with me. Total normie. She should be around here somewhere. Can't leave an innocent bystander high and dry, right? Sweet. Yeah, okay, first off, I'm missing some parts. The Chimera that brought me here wasn't exactly gentle. They must have fallen off somewhere around here. Man, this sucks. I can't even fly without them. My parts can't be that far away from here. Thanks in advance.
Let's see. Gotta use the iris to investigate. Oh. Thought I had to use the iris to investigate.
Shut down. Iris startup.
But we got a nice, convenient green circle.
Iris shut down.
Hey, there's a camera cable.
Looks like you found another one. I need that cable to get my camera working.
Another one?
Keep looking. You're doing great.
That was the first one. Someone did a boo-boo in writing the lines for this. I see that elevator. Really?
drive gear that rotates my propulsion fan. But you already knew that, right? But that's not all of them. Keep looking, please.
I think there's just one more part to find, and I think I'll actually want to go lower. So there's this area too, and maybe that's just a trick. More field-only healing items, that's fine.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
Oh, that's why. God. That's why they did the, oh, another one thing. Because I overlooked the one that was right there the whole time.
Oh, fuck. Rebooting? There? I can see again. Camera's looking good.
Alright, buddy.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver. I wish I had some way to repay you. But first, I need to figure out how I'm getting out of here. Hey, you're heading back to the Ark once you find that lady, right? Mind bringing me along? I'll help you out with your rescue. I'm handier than I look, I promise. All right, we've got a
Yeah,
civilian.
you might
to
as well
save.
bring the drone along. I guess. It won't hurt.
Iris, startup.
Let's see if there are any goodies hiding up here.
Iris, shut down.
Ah, it wanted me to come up this way. I see.
Okay, that's both of them. You should be able to activate them now.
Let's do a little exploration. Heal all? Okay. Alright, that's fine. We'll do some pressure plate shenanigans.
Look, there she is. Great. Looks like there's still time to save her. But first, I gotta ask. Don't suppose you know what that's all about, do you?
It's not weird or ominous at all.
Go. Did he just become a wall? Look out! Something's coming!
Oh, looky. Good old Cerberus. But first I gotta take... this is going to be a thing, I suppose. Suddenly it's Monster Hunter. Not really think about it. Oh. It did the charge attack thing so I couldn't stun it. I failed to finish that one off. Oh, but I got it. Go for it anyway. Maybe I was wrong about having to finish it off to get codes? Yeah, that counts. You do have to look at things with Iris on to see their actual health bar. So I'll probably be forgetting to do that from time to time. I don't know, I guess codes are not the same as items. Right. That's what the service looks like.
Do you read me? Listen, we've got a big problem on our hands out here. There's gates opening up all over Maison Forest.
Another C9.
Civilians to safety. But it's not exactly a job for one person. Get back as soon as you can. We really need you back here. Hurry.
Alright, well now that I have more abilities than I did for the last time I fought a boss, maybe this will go better. This will go faster, surely. And the buff while I remember. It's running away. I see. It's phase 2, so we gotta have an arena shift. That's how these things work, right? I'll mix things up with Larius. Come on, buddy. Don't get stunned on me. Just keeping an eye on my meter. Keep an eye on my health as well. And there we go. Yank the chain. And get this sick prize. S+, how about that? See, taking a lot of damage, evidently, does not stop you from getting S ranks. That's real nice. I appreciate that. Just for the sake of my own ego. Rank doesn't matter anyway.
Okay, good. She's only unconscious. Let's get her back to the Ark. And then, I guess you better go help your friends, huh? I'm picking up a gate nearby. Come on, let's go.
Iris startup.
I might as well get the last little tasty bits of experience while I'm here.
Iris shut down.
That's good enough. Once more out of the breach. I don't think I actually pointed it out. You can move around if you're into interactive loading screens. Oh.
Leave her to me. I'll get her to a safe zone. I just get in your way around here. Oh, and thanks for the save back there. I'll make it up to you soon. I promise.
What? Hey. Come on, jerk face. What do you think you're doing? Alright, so these civilians are safe-ish.
What was that just now? Maybe it's the cause of all the disappearances. Meet up with Akira and stay on it.
Hey. Leave him alone. Just like the stream title says, the Aberrations and Chimeras are attacking Bystanders. I definitely wasn't going for anything else when I named this stream. Anyway, that guy with big spear. Does that count? I don't think that counts. This should count. Oh, well, if he wants the big sword, I can give him the big sword. Oh, wow. Buddy. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh. I'm slightly on fire. That's bad. Let's, buy... Trying to say, let's buy a little time and wrap this guy in chains. That's what I want. Okay. I'm pretty sure the civilians are still standing, right? Mostly? Good enough.
Don't beat yourself up too much.
Or...
You did everything you could.
Oh,
For
no.
now, let's make sure there's no more damage. Akira's not too far from there. She could really use your help.
Okay. So... rip to that guy, I guess. Oh. I didn't realize I could take a picture of my own Legion. Let's see that. There's an error on the C scale. Auto heal plus plus. Sounds good. I do want to go here. Oh no! Remember the listless man with the cat? Well, there's Cat. Cat, come here. Oh no, Cat's scared. Take a picture of that cat. Can't do anything about Cat. It's cruel, I know, but it's gated, unfortunately. That's why you want to keep the civilians up on their feet, because they'll give you stuff. A couple little mini medicines, that's cool. Come on. I'm not going to do that. So in missions, in these chapters like that, sometimes you'll see these extra gates that you can investigate and do more combat in. I guess that's the way to differentiate red cases from blue cases. Blue cases, you just have to like look around, do some investigative work, solve some puzzles, things like that. Red cases, you'll have to do fighting. I think that's how it works. For the time being, I'm just going to go straight towards Law. I'm not the biggest fan of the Gladius form of the X-Baton, to be totally honest. You know what else I'm not a fan of is being on fire. So, thank you. There you are. Gotta make sure to pick up the recycled materials. Recyclable materials. I think the lore is that in this completely manufactured location, sometimes resources are scarce, but they have a good way of actually recycling them, so that's why you can sell them to anyone and get loads of money for them. Is that all of them? Dust mask? Okay. How about that? S plus.
told you. I could have dealt with that myself. Why'd you have to play hero like that? I'm Dad's kid, just like you are. I don't need any help killing Chimeras. I don't even need a legion to hide behind. I'll show you.
Cool it, sister.
If I can't take a
Jeez.
Chimera myself, what's the point of even living?
Jeez, chill, please. I beg of you.
Wait. No way.
Hey, that one's looking pretty familiar, don't you think?
You saw Oculus Legion? What was it doing
Yep.
there? First things first. What are you doing? Follow them!
Alright, once more onto the breach.
Okay, looks like you're in. So far, so good. I'm honing in on Oculus position.
You know what I should do before I forget? I should probably upgrade my Legion some more. Now that I've racked up so much genetic code. Right. Am I going to use round sword? Probably not. Perfect call. There's an idea. And I've got so many these material codes, and I'm just going to use them up right now. So what do we got here? Got hit rush. When you do that, you won't be able to control your Legion. I want to say it might use up all their energy too. So it might be good as a last resort. But I'll save it first. Chain bind and sync attack, that I'm going to get more use out of, I'm pretty sure, so take that. Defense, auto bind. Oh, right, because that's an active skill. That's I am going to spend points on immediately as extra ability slot. Why wouldn't you? I guess we'll pick up auto skill. Oh, sword assault. That seems like a rising attack. Okay. Will I use it? Let's take a look at what my new things are. Auto heal. Oh, dang. Life slowly refills a few seconds after you've taken damage. Super Armor Omega stops heavy damage from stunning both player and Legion, and stops energy loss for 1 second after Legion calling. That's going on. That is a powerful ability. Sounds powerful.
There, I've got the general location. I'm sending it to your nav system, so keep an eye on your iris.
Information display. Iris shut down.
But that one is not an elevator, so I'm not going to try to explore around with it. How does this work?
Display.
There's a trick to these, and I think...
Information display.
I think you want to attack them in order, so start with number 1, then go to number 2, and finally number 3. Yeah. That's what it is. I guess there's an enemy behind me. So I want to see if I can do that perfect call thing. So it should be the same timing as a dodge. I bait him into attacking. Do it. Yeah, that's what a perfect call looks like. And I wish I'd gotten the finishing move so I could heal. There's a treasure chest right behind that object, so thank you. And it was just healing items. Okay, fair enough. There's that auto heal going to work. Slowly but surely. Where's that treasure back? See, I messed it up, so... Okay, I didn't get any kind of drop from the enemy. There you go. There we go. That's... Is that proof positive of what the timing does? It's treated as such. Don't want me to slash these. Not close enough. There we go. I don't need Iris to tell me that. Full heal. Oh, now it's acting as an elevator. Alright. Oh no. Do I have an energy spike at the ready? If you can avoid it, do not delete your Legion. Consider that a pro tip. I want that treasure chest. And I want that treasure chest.
Iris startup. Information.
My objective marker kept changing in weird ways. That was less than ideal. Let's see. I think I'm going to need a horizontal slash for this one. Legionis Deletionis. Nice. Just saw that. Very good. Hello and welcome back, by the way. This thing gonna go up for me? No? Whatever. It's fine. Oh. Speaking of deletion, that took me back where I didn't think it would. Nope, that's backwards. Oh, that's what threw me off. The elevator was so far down. Why do his footsteps sound what? They do. I don't know. Whatever this ground is made of is, we'll just say it just rained recently. I don't know. We'll go with that. Oh man, now I can't unhear the slight wetness. The experience for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Well, I shouldn't distract myself too much. There we go. And now we've got a real boss fight on our hands. It's Akira's Legion. Let's get up close and personal. As a wise man once said, when you're dealing with a sniper, just run right up and kick his rifle out of his hand, because he's not trained for hand-to-hand combat. I think big, slow sword is probably not the answer here. Now there's a reason for all of these like pylons to curve around, and I don't remember what it is. I guess they're just there for mobility's sake. Because there are all kinds of barriers that are in the way. They've done so much damage already. There's no way I'm already almost done with this. That's good enough. That's right. Okay. Alright, here we go. Hey, new Legion style. Yeah, so there you have it. New abilities. Yeah, that was a lot easier. Probably because I have new combat abilities at my disposal.
You recaptured the Arrow Legion. So that means one corps can hold 2 legions. We'll ask the commander about that later. We've got to focus on Akira.
Well, we do, and...
It doesn't look like you can reach her, even with a chain jump.
Maybe
there's something you can use nearby. Use your iris to check.
Iris startup.
Aha.
Information display.
Alright, so now that I've got a new legion, it's time to meet the Arrow Legion. Alright, so...
The Arrow Legion's reacting to something.
Alright,
Keep
so let
trying.
Olive explain
There's
it.
gotta be something you can do.
Oh, Arrow Legion already came out.
Information
alright.
display. Iris shut down.
Great. Now hurry to Akira's
Just like that.
position.
Now I can shoot things from far away and slash things from up close. I am the
checking
perfect
the data
warrior.
from your scanner. Phew. Akira's only passed out. At least we don't have to worry about corruption yet. Your chopper's already on its way. You'd better get back here quick.
Oh, good. The alarm stopped. Seeing as how the Arrow Legion was setting it off, I guess that's a given. Hey!
Oh, it's Cat. Well, better go see what that's about.
Thank God. You're all okay. If I lost you guys too, I don't know what I'd do.
Look at all of
Dad
these
used to come
cats.
here and take care of these cats. If it weren't for him, anything could have happened to them. Rules are rules, even for the captain. No stray animals are allowed in HQ. And he couldn't bring them home because he couldn't risk us getting infected. I guess he thought if he kept them here, he could come by to check on them while he was out on patrol. I followed him here one day. That's how I found out. He told me I could help out, but I had to keep it a secret from everyone else. That meant you too. Dad really wanted to save the world. The whole world, not just the humans. Even these poor little guys. He really was an incredible person. And he was so kind to us too. I know he wasn't thrilled about us following in his footsteps. He was so afraid we'd get hurt, but I never imagined it'd turn out like this.
Hello? Come on. You've got to at least give me a heads up before you run off somewhere. You guys
That's
do know I can have them
fair.
dock your pay if you don't listen to me, right?
This is Akira.
That's a good point.
My radio must have gotten switched off in all the chaos over here. Sorry to worry you. We're on our way back to HQ.
Ugh, Akira, you've got to be more careful. Okay, hurry on back. We're waiting for you.
Yep, Roger. This stays between us, okay? Not a word to anyone, especially not Marie.
Yes, don't tell the one who cares the most about cats about the cat sanctuary. About Cat Haven. That makes sense. Well, Marie probably wouldn't be able to keep it a secret. So that's actually fair.
Oh, welcome back! Akira, I'm so sorry. I had you all wrong. You're such a big sweetie.
A big sweetie?
I'll be sure to bring you some cat food next time.
Cat food? Wait, how did she hear? You report to the commander. And, forget it. I think I'd better go talk to Marie.
You can spare me the details. I saw everything from here. I didn't expect we'd ever see the Lost Legions again, much less like this. A sudden attack, and then core fusion. It's breathtaking. We've got a tremendous amount of new data to consider. And it's all thanks to you, Legiones. You've got both sword and arrow legions registered in your legatus now. It seems you can wield both interchangeably. If you find the other three, you should be able to use them as well. Seize the opportunity, should it present itself. That is all. You may return to your duties.
So yeah, there we have it. That's the end of this chapter. C rank, okay, it's fine. I did skip over a bunch of cases. Let me just find these. Right, so I was right earlier. The red cases involve fighting. Obviously, I didn't do all of them. I skipped kind of a lot. I skipped half of them. Blue cases are just puzzle solving. I missed a couple of those. This is a good question. Why not give Akira her Legion back? I don't know. There are reasons, I guess. I think Yosef said that they fused, so maybe that has something to do with it. Anywho. I've leveled up. Got a replica of Lappy's cap. Go me. And I'm now an officer plus. But I think that is going to do it for today. So keep an eye out for next time.